If you haven't watched my Castlevania Circle of the Moon review before this video, be sure to watch it, since Circle of the Moon, Harmony of Dissonance, Aria of Sorrow and Dracula X belong in the same advanced collection. I'll be comparing these titles from time to time, especially I might compare the game mechanics, content, music and the visuals of first three games that I mentioned, since they are three Castlevania games exclusive for Game Boy Advance and main members of the Advance collection. Also, starting with Circle of the Moon and Harmony of Dissonance, by the end of each review, I'll try to construct my own Castlevania game tiers, step by step with each game that I review. More Castlevania videos are on their way, so if you have any recommendations, feel free to share. Right from the start, Harmony of Dissonance is one of my favorites, with Aria of Sorrow, Dracula X Chronicles and of course, Symphony of the Night. Just by looking at these visuals, we can realize that Harmony of Dissonance brought some improvement to the series, even though it had quite limited hardware due to being a GBA game. Just because I love GBA and PlayStation 1's unique visuals and atmosphere, so I never criticized nor disliked how these games look. Harmony of Dissonance never tries to hide that it's a GBA game with its pixel backgrounds and 4-bit soundtracks. Harmony of Dissonance brings back the lovely Belmont family back again. This time, presents us the newest member of the family, Juste Belmont. Juste is the ancestor of Simon Belmont, meaning the game takes around 18th century. The story begins a bit similar to the Circle of the Moon, a struggle of being the worthy vampire hunter between two close friends, Juste Belmont and Maxim. After 2 years of training expedition, Maxim returns wounded, telling Juste Belmont that their childhood friend, Lydia, has been kidnapped. As being an honest Belmont, Juste trusts his friend to lead him where Lydia was taken to. And guess what? It's a big ass maze of castle, alright. Juste enters the castle to seek Lydia while learning about more and more about Dracula's remains and evil side of Maxim. I know the story sounds kinda cliche here, but the way they handle the story and level design is kinda unique here, similar to the Symphony of the Night at some points. Just like Symphony of the Night, Harmony of Dissonance's castle has two sides, one being real, let's say, and one being more wicked or soul dimension kinda type. Story progress and level design forces players to shift back and forth, as each side of castle has different relics that helps Juste to move forward or unlock new areas. After the shallow level design of Circle of the Moon, Harmony of Dissonance feels more challenging, richer and deeper even, both visually and atmosphere-wise. Each section of castle feels unique, presenting different threats and of course upgrades. So let me warn you beforehand, shifting from one castle to another, trying to figure out where to go next might frustrate you, might make you go insane and take a break from time to time. I get that, I respect that, but I'm here to help. You see, there are portals that make just a shift from castle A to castle B when you press the up button, but what game doesn't tell you is that you can also teleport between these portal gates by pressing down button. This really helps you to navigate within the castle to reach different regions of the castle quite quickly. But another gameplay aspect that's gonna help you navigate and to level up is spells. And please heed my words about these things, as this tactic helped me to finish the game around 5 hours, doing more than 90% of castle discovery. The SS system of Circle of the Moon is gone now, and we have simpler, more easy to understand system of spells. Spells enhance the tools of Belmont, meaning the cross, knives, axes and holy book, which are used by consuming hearts since the first game. Harmony of Dissonance still has this system, meaning hearts can be collected by destroying candles, enemies and other environmental items. And these sub-weapons can be used with hearts, but Juste can do more. There are different elemental spellbooks hidden in the castle that can be either collected through discovery or with story that can enhance these sub-weapons. These enhanced sub-weapons can be used with mana points rather than hearts, meaning Juste can spam these spells and swiftly destroy his enemies, bosses and breeze through the castle. I recommend you to use any spell that you like with Holy Book, since it creates a damaging barrier like a magic around you. Damages any enemy that gets in contact with you. This time, my discoveries and experiments led to another broken spell, Holy Book with Thunder spell. This shit creates two rotating gears in front of you, nuking whatever makes a mistake of touching you. Simply by hugging a boss, even the last boss can be cleared quite quickly, and by doing the dash while these gears are active, you can navigate quickly within the castle while grinding experience to level up. Trust me, use this and thank me later. Also, be sure to share if you have other broken spell combinations for others. As you can understand by now, Harmony of Dissonance is also quite similar to Symphony of the Night, by having Michael Jackson's Moonwalk Dash, which can be done both forwards and backwards, having equipment and gear system that lets you to improve your character attributes. Juste cannot equip other types of weapons like Alucard, but he can customize his whip, equipping different whip heads such as Platinum Ball that increases raw damage, elemental heads like fire, ice, thunder, etc. to benefit from different elemental resistances, etc. To be frank, I find Harmony of Dissonance as a higher rank tier than Circle of the Moon due to its gameplay improvements, complex yet entertaining and challenging level design that matches the Castlevania formula. But yet, I think it will lose the match if it were to compare it against Area of Sorrow, which is one of the best Castlevania games up to date. Worthy to fight against Symphony of the Night in my opinion. But never mind that, my point is, if you didn't like Circle of the Moon, you might end up liking Harmony of Dissonance since it offers more in every aspect. Level design is more interesting, there are more bosses to encounter, story and the characters are a tad bit more interesting. But if you really do like the SS system of Circle of the Moon or the frustrating challenge that it brought back then, you might find Harmony of Dissonance quite easy. Yeah, I need to say that since I played this game twice in these last 6 months, Harmony of Dissonance felt once again easy, rather unchallenging. Harmony of Dissonance in my opinion offers a better Castlevania experience, ranking around B+ on my Castlevania tier list. Besides its flaws and charms, in my honest opinion, I quite like it. I like how chill this game goes. I like the dash within the castle, trying to collect every goddamn item, trying to best my clear time. Once again, as I mentioned by the Circle of the Moon review, I recommend everyone to give Castlevania Advance Collection a chance, as it has some of the best Metroidvania experiences of all time.